And the player introductions are wrapped up. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, even though...
David Aldridge, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's White. Here's Levine. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. Washington with the rebound.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Markkanen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
So, you know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Levine passes to Porter. Back to Levine. To the middle. Here's White. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The timing and energy on display. Bryant positioning himself well. He's just slapping the ball back.
Out to the right wing. Hachimura the pass to Wall. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Wall with the slam.
Oh, it's always fun watching Wall throw it down. He could do it with either hand.
Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Right side, Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Yeah, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. And Beal kicks to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss it.
Pass to Levine. 1:58 left in the first quarter. White inside, covered by Wall. And that one, good. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Bonga. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Cornette's checked in, and a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here's Levine. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Looking calm and composed in the paint. Levine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Smith the pass to Mahinmi. Right side Beal. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Levine. He dishes it to White. Passes it to Cornette. Clock at 4. Out to White. Launches it. Rebound by Mahinmi. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Smith, count that one.
Oh, Smith is a fighter, someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White, bounce pass. $15 seconds left in the first quarter. Off target at the rim.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
On the wing, Brown. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Davis Bertans. Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Brown. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Young.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The shot by Bertans, nobody around, and he's off on his first shot of the game. And Satoransky wide open, he fires. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the left side wing. Wagner kicks to Smith. Pass to Bertans. Wizards passing it around. Here's Brown. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. Satoransky the pass to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. Pass to Satoransky. To the right side. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. And a change for the Wizards. Napier's checked in. The Wizards with another miss. Chicago trailing here.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Here's Valentine. They get the rebound. Back to Harrison. Done against Payton. Here's Carter. That one a little long.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Dunn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside. And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Here's Napier. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's Carter, high post. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Carter. Porter comes in for Thaddeus Young. Zach LaVine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Here's Wall. And the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 8 points.
So hard to contain Wall in a pick and roll. He's too sly, too quick, too smart for the opposition.
Outside, LaVine. There's the dish to Markkanen. Kick out to LaVine. There's the pass to White. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So we saw the incredible potential of Kobe White during his rookie season. Remember, he hit 7 3-pointers in a single quarter and less than a month into his pro career. That's unreal.
And both free throws good for White. For Washington, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Beal against LaVine. Beal can't get it to go.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
On the wing, LaVine from deep. Hands it from downtown. LaVine's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And you need LaVine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
Passes to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. On the wing, LaVine. On the clock. Outside, Markkanen. No good from outside. Beal deciding where to go with it. Hachimura kicks the wall. Misses in close. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They only had a couple rough. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And so Wall nails both of them.
The #1 overall pick in 2010. I mean, Wall became a bona fide star. He plays with an edge and energy.
Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? White against Wall. And he gets it to go. Wall's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
That's his game. He attacks in the painted area. He can finish with either hand.
Outside, LaVine. Here's Carter. Porter kicks to LaVine. To the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by LaVine. And the Bulls lead by 2.
With a good understanding of angles and positioning, Carter Jr. can do damage in the pick and roll.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, see-Web, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. When LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
White finds LaVine. That one wide left. Wizards shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Wall passes to Beal. The shot's good.
He is so hard to stop. I mean, when Bill is committed to scoring, he doesn't care who's guarding him.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Beal against LaVine. White wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Beal the pass to Bonga. White against Wall. Here's Bryant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
This is Bryant at his best, getting physical inside and drawing a good foul.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bulls trail by 4. Harrison scanning the floor. Cornette passes to Dunn. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Dunn's got 5 now.
The closer Dunn is to the basket, the more effective he is. Quality possessions from a guard.
Smith outside. The shot off that time. Dunn with some nice D. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the left wing. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young, and Young slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Smith the pass to Brown. And here is Berton. Wizards passing it around, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
That's an unforced error. That would drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Chris Dunn. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Satoransky against Smith. Satoransky looking around.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
Pass to Peyton. Brown right side. Pass to Smith. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Valentine. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Valentine's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. Brown outside to end the run. Can't get the layup.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy layup.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Washington. Ball runs the play with Beal at the 2. Rui Hachimura out there with Mahinmi. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Mahinmi kicks to Wall. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Levine. Oh.
You can see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Wizards trail by 6. On the wing, Brown. He kicks it to Wall. Here's Mikey. Wow, hammering it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Clock at 6.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Wall. And, oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And Wall's IQ is just impressive. He knows how to get under the D's skin. He isn't afraid of some contact either.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White in for Satoransky. White the pass to Carter. Back to White. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Bulls lead by 4.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Wall with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Levine with it, picked up by Bryant. Back to Levine. Lets it go from deep. Markkanen passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
With noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
White against Wall. Bryant. That one no good. And in Chicago the other way. Carter dishes to White. In the corner, it's Levine. From the arc. That one doesn't drop. Wizards trail by 4. Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. White up top, covered by Wall. And White kicks to Levine. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carter. Tries again. Kicks it out to Markkanen. To the paint. Right side Levine. He shoots again. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Wall. Feeds it to Bryant. And it's sent back by Carter.
You got to like seeing this from Carter Jr. Using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
White with it. Working on Bryant. White dishes to Carter. And here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Here's Wall. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
The Wall gives his all for his teams, especially in key junctures in the game like this.
And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bulls moving the ball around. It's White on the wing. Outside Levine. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Markkanen finds Carter. Back to Markkanen. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outside, Wall. Bryant in the post. Got it.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And
The always busy and popular. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now here is Hachimura. Here's Beal. Lays it up off the glass.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Love finds Sexton. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Drummond, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Beal against Sexton. Pass to Wall. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Garland, covered by Wall. And that one's good. Drummond.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Gives a team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Sexton's shot is good.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Now here's Beal. The putback. It's Drummond with the rebound. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Quarters checked in for Sexton. Garland the pass to Drummond. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Porter against Beal. Fades. Porter, no luck. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And there it is for him. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Porter passes to Osman. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Now here's Payton. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
That free throw, no good.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals. and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Now here's Payton. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. He gets that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him. Windler, the pass to Garland. That shot missing. Great D that time from Payton. Washington leading now by 4. The drive by Smith. Bucket is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Windler, the pass to Thompson. He feeds it to Porter. Fades away. Porter, and Porter putting it right back in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. This is his first free throw of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That free throw good from Brown. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans. Here's Sexton. Makes it off the glass.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
The 3 from Bertans, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Washington out in front, up 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Now here's Wall. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. And the basket is good.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. 3-point lead. That one's not going to go. Here's Sexton. Got a piece of it. Thompson against Bryant. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Bryant. And it's 6 points for Wall.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over him.
Now, here's Sexton. Wall grabs the board. Hachimura against Nance. It's tipped.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
Thompson passes to Porter. The shake. Rebound by John Wall. Stolen by Thompson. It doesn't go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. Hachimura kicks to Beal. right wing. Ball against Porter. Wall's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 5. Good on the shot.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Wall up top, defended by Sexton, and that one drops for him. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Thompson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and it's Drummond missing. Wizards leading by 5.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Love the pass to Osman. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Gary Payton is checked in for Washington. .141 left in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Napier, who's checked in for Ish Smith. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. Here's Napier. Offensive rebound.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's Napier. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And it's Osman missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
2 points. That one goes. Napier's got his first points in this one.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Sexton. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Sexton's got 6.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Napier kicks to Payton. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Napier finds Wagner. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Sexton.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And Wall with the slam.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Drummond passes to Sexton. Drummond in the post, defended by Bryant. And it's in there. He has 6.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Wall. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
There's Dennis. He's checked in for Thomas Bryant. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And the Wizards making a change here. Smith is checked in, and a wide-open look for Porter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
For the lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Bertans kicks to Napier. The putback, Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
And he makes that one. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Napier. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. And that one goes long. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Osman, the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Beal gets a wide open look. And again, Washington no good. A tight game here in Cleveland. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Beal. Garland with the bucket.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Now Beal. 10 points for him. Here's Wagner. Got a hand on it. Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Free throw good. Porter. Wizards making a switch here. Napier's checked in. And Porter drops them both. Wizards trail by 6. There's a minute left to play in the third. Here's Napier. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Here's Porter. Nails the baby hook. Porter's got 13 points.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Napier passes to Wagner. Yep, that one goes in there.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that one is good. He has 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Napier. Payton outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Porter with a block. No good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Love wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 6. Here's Wall, and the shot goes down. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
Sexton, break D that time from Beal. Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And Wall, here we go now. Another one falls for Washington.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Poked loose. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
Colin Sexton at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Sexton. And Sexton drops them both.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. Can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
And stolen by Sexton. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Here's Osman. Shoots over Beal. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Osman's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Wizards have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends John Wall to the free throw line. Here's Garland picks one up. And that one falls for John Wall.
Oh my gosh.
The love and passion. Wall is a game changer, a competitor through and through.
Love right side. Inside. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Sexton finds Love, and the shot is good. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Kevin Love showing off a bit of his moxie there and some experience there, overpowering the defense with some of his strength.
Beal. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
The open look here for Sexton. The quick look, no good that time. Wizards trail by 10. The drive by Beal. It's good. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
And he gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. And both free throws good for Beal.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
There's 1:54 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Osman. That one goes in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
It's Wall with that was huge.
Incredible. I'll tell you, when Wall is scoring like this, it's special to watch. A spectacular, explosive performance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Wizards making a change here. Napier's checked in. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Garland with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Wall. Second shot opportunity. And easy 2 points on the layup. Wall's got 25 points in the game.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Rebound by Napier. Wizards trail by 8. Beal drives in. Good on the bucket. Beal's got 12 points in just the second half.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Garland with it. Over Wall. And that'll be... And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. Let's see what they can do, Kevin.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Drummond up top. Off on the layup. And the Wizards with possession. Napier feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bertans. From deep. Up again. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here is Wall. To tie it up. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
And the Cavaliers call time here. The score is tied at 66. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Love. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast.
Here we go.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Wizards 5 right now. Troy Brown is out there with Wall. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Here's Windler. Here's Drummond. And the shot goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Here's Wall, and it's sent back by Drummond. One-on-one here. And Sexton slams it in.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Bradley Beal's checked in for Brown. Now here's Wall. Rebound Love. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul. Hachimura, he's checked in for Bertans. Sexton against Beal. Love right side. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And it's good for 2.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
This is it to Love. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Beal against Love. And it goes down 2 points.
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards. And Wall with the slam.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Now Garland. Poked away. And now Wall running the floor all by himself. Count it!
And using his quick, active hands, Wall has a knack for propelling fast breaks into action.
And Cleveland with another turnover here.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Off the inbound. It falls!
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Here's Osman to the left wing. Here's Garland. Rebound, Washington. Shot and game clock separated by 5. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And here's Wall. It's Drummond with the rebound. There's Sexton. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
The drive by Beal. Knocks it down, and we're going to another overtime.
What a phenomenal shot at the buzzer. I just cannot believe what we've seen in this game.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. And Washington has possession. Smith outside. And there's the pass to Hachimura. Beal with it. Mahimi trying to get open. The shot by Beal, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Washington calls timeout. Shabazz Napier's checked in for Washington. Washington trailing. Pass to Mahimi. Now here's Napier. He's tightly guarded. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Pass to Bonga. Back to Napier. Buries it down low.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The slam dunk by Garland.
They had to get something, and Darius coming up big.
Wizards trail by 4. Passes it to Bonga. Beal taking his time here. Mahimi trying to get open, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Is on Colin Sexton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Beal.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Garland, no good. Washington shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Beal drives in, gets the bucket, and the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Terrific and one on that one. Those are the kinds of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
And the rejection by Mahimi. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. On defense, Washington. There's Garland. Yes!
Wow, Garland finding an incredible two there.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Outside, Beal. Back to Napier. Here's Mahimi. Got it!
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Sexton kicks to Love. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Yes!
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Now here's Napier. Oh, off target.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but and taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his efforts.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, and a look behind the curtain here. Final prep, and now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fournier. Isaac outside. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. It's good.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Fournier pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Hachimura. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall's running off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
And finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Fultz against Wall. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Here's Wall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And this is where John Wall sets himself apart. The ability to get contact and finish with the best of them.
Isaac left side. And Isaac throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Wall. And Wall slams it home.
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Now, here's Fournier. On the wing, Gordon. It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We are talking about an elite two-guard. Bradley Beal can shoot it. He can guard virtually any position on the floor. And his ability to elevate his playmaking skills has changed the equation.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Washington with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. Back to Beal. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Smith, no luck. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. 1:46 left to play in the first. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, tremendous understanding right there of Aaron Gordon. In the pick and roll, using size and quick thinking. Nice.
Passes it to Hachimura. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fultz. After the basket by Washington, Isaac misses from close range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Count it. Good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now, here's Fultz. Here's Fournier. Fultz against Smith. Fultz, no good. Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Smith for 3. Doesn't go for him. Orlando trailing here. Isaac gets to Fournier. Outside Gordon. High post Vucevic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
To the right side. Pass to Smith. Beal deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Fournier, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And still a close game. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Ross in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now the pass to Ross. Down low. Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, you see the fluidity in the screen and roll game. Mo Bamba, decisive in his movements, is what allows him to convert.
Here's Napier. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Orlando leading. Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. Knocked away. And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Rocket 6. And the dunk by Bamba.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Back to Beal. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Napier. So it's Orlando now. Ross passes to Ennis. Back to Ross. Pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Here's Beal. Another shot. Bamba with the block, and they're able to recover. Ross with it, picked up by Brown. Outside for Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. Inside, it's stolen by Mahimi. Napier passes to Bertels. And the officials call a traveling violation. And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic has checked in. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Augustine against Wall. Here's Bamba. The shot is good off the backboard. Bamba's got 8 here in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Wall. And Wall slams it home.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
Pass to Ennis. Augustine looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Basket good. Wall's got 10 points.
Now that's taking it to the teeth of the defense. Wall is in attack mode.
And stolen by Payton. And Wall. Here we go now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. DJ Augustine picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
From the moment he stepped into the NBA from the University of Kentucky, John Wall has been hungry and motivated to prove he belongs listed with the top players in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Ross. And it's Fulton for Augustine. Here's Isaac. Washington with the rebound.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Here's Fultz. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's good. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Fultz. 30 seconds left here in the second. And they get it. Here's Vucevic. That one off the back iron and out. The Wizards have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Basket counts. Now it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
A drive by Vucevic. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Count it.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And here's Wall outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. Thank you, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was and
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fultz finds Vucevic.
Well, you can see Markelle Fultz starting to get comfortable, understanding how to thread the pass through the defense.
Outside, Wall. And Wall slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the shot goes in. Fultz has got 6 points.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Hachimura the pass to Beal. Left side, Wall. And Wall slams it home.
You have to love how John Wall just picks his spots. Tonight he's found quite a few openings. Love it.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Bryant. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Wizards leading by 5. Right side, Wall. And he comes up with the deuce. Wall's got 24 points.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Bamba with it, picked up by Brown. Here's Smith. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards. And Carter-Williams slams it in.
Carter-Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Wall up top. He's guarded by Ross. And Wall slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Smith right side. At the elbow, it's Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A smooth athlete with that near 7-foot wingspan. Brown has the positional versatility that every team craves.
And Greg, it's not just the physical attributes. Brown is smart. He's highly skilled. He played point guard in high school, so you know you can run the offense through him. He's got great handle, great instinct, so much to like.
DJ Augustine's checked in for James Ennis. And then for Washington, Mo Wagner comes in for Mahinmi. And Gary Payton has subbed in for John Wall. Augustine passes to Carter-Williams. He kicks it to Gordon. And the pass to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Augustine, no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. Fournier comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. Napier, he's checked in for the Wizards. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Napier's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Augustine dishes to Gordon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Napier. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Pass to Peyton. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Peyton's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Passes it to Ross. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Berton. Good, nice play there from Napier. And now a 9-point Wizards lead. Fournier pass to Gordon.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Wizards lead by 9. 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Fournier in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the Wizards making a change here. Wall's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. It's engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Boy, this guy gets up there, doesn't he? Wall with no shortage of athleticism.
Wall with the steal. Beal with it. Defended now by Fournier.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Augustine. To the wing on the left. Back to Bamba. Shoots. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
A putback. It's good on the putback. Bryant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Augustine passes to Bamba. Kicks it to Ross. To the inside. Gordon, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Beal. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness.
It's stolen by Bryant. And even 3-on-3 break. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside, Beal. Bryant up top. Outside, Wall. Just 5 to shoot. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Here's Wall. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. It's Beal on the wing. Fultz against Wall. Got it. Good job in the low post. That's now 32 points for Wall.
Getting resourceful there. Go ahead, John Wall, on the interior.
Remaining in the quarter.
Here's Fultz. The shot, no good. Wall with some nice defense. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. The pass to Bryant. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Bonga. Right side, Wall. Tries it from 9. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Wall. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you let Thomas Bryant get set for that shot. He's able to make it without hesitation.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Wall against Fultz. Outside, Wall. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Bryant's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Wizards.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Wall.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Now Vucevic passes to Fournier. Now Isaac. He's covered by Beal. Now Fultz. It's stolen by Hachimura. Over to the wing. Here's Bonga. No good with the wing jumper.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what... And with...
Well, the ceremony...
Thank you, D.A. So a look at the...
for the land of the...
Welcome to 2K Sports for a DA.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's White. The pass to Carter. Back to White. Takes it from 10. The second chance effort. The shot's good from Carter.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Out to the wing. Hachimura kicks to Wall. To the left side wing. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
One shot.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
That's good from Wall.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
Now here's White. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The potential is there for Kobe White to be a scoring machine. I love the strides he's been making.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. We play just over a minute here in the first. 9 feet out. Bryant controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here's Levine. Outside Porter. Passes it to Carter. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Beal. Bonga, the pass to Beal. Stolen by Markkanen. White with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
White against Wall. Porter with a block. In transition, here come the Bulls. Back to Carter. Wall with the steal. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. And good that time. Wall's got 5 men.
He is a monster in transition. Wall operates in the open court at an elite level. I'm not sure there's anyone who finishes better on the break.
Hachimura against Markkanen. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Carter. Back to White. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Carter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
To the wing right side. Here's Wall. And it's sent back by Carter.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Now Wall, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Looking to get it going, and it's laid in by Wall. He has 7.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now here's LaVine. Markkanen finds LaVine. Chalk up 2 there.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Here's Wall. He has 7. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. Oh, what a shot!
It went in! Goodness. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in.
John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And recently,
you know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Chris Dunn. Also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Young in at the 4 spot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Shabazz Napier's checked in for Smith. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Napier. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Bounce pass Young. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Good awareness from Satoransky. Just knows how to execute in the open floor.
Pass to Bertens. Now here's Napier. Dunn covering. Now here's Napier. Defense is right there. And another miss by Washington. Chicago leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Out to the right wing. Fires from 14. Oh, offensive interference. So for the Bulls, Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Dunn. Bulls have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Harrison. Here's Cornette, guarded by Mahimi. Here's Satoransky. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Wizards trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Ish Smith comes in for Shabazz Napier. Smith outside. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Washington.
That's good from Wagner.
At the line for 2.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Bulls leading by 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Satoransky. And again, Chicago. No good. Wizards have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Young with the steal. Now, here's Valentine. Covered by Payton. Young looking it over. The pass to Cornette. 6 to shoot. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Washington making some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Bertinas. Bradley Beal comes in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Gary Payton. Then for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Markkanen in for Young. Here's Carter. Rebound, Washington. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Beal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Here's Satoransky. Carter. He's off on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Beal drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
They double him with Wall. Harrison passes to Markkanen. Count that one. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Wall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. And so Wall nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Outside, Levine feeds it to Markkanen. 35 seconds left in the first half. They grab their own miss. Wizards have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Wall dishes to Bryant. Back to Wall. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 13.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Harrison kicks to Levine. From 12 feet out. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago leading by just 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The deepest hole they got themselves in. And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Right side, Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Washington trailing. Stolen by Levine. Here's White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Porter, no luck.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Outside, Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up.
Otto Porter with the reach to get that one. He gobbled it up.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Bryant in the post. Carter on him, and they pick up 2. Bryant's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Carter up top. Back to Levine. That's in there. Carter with the assist. 6 points for Zach LaVine.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Beal. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And they gotta bring the double team on.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Wizards trail by 5. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here's Mahimi. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And no good that time. Nice D from Levine. Passes it to Cornett. Got a piece of it. Over to the left wing. To the paint. The kick out to Young. Pass to Cornett. To the wing on the left. Here's Hutchison. And the Bulls with another miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Payton can't get it to go. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Sinks the triple. Levine's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
You look at Levine's jump shot. It's very hard to contest because he gets great lift off the floor.
Down against Smith. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Kicks to Young. 1:37 left to play here in the third. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Mahimi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Smith. There's the pass to Payton. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked. Here's Cornett. He kicks to Young. This is to Levine. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. That's in coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Smith against Dunn. Passes it to Payton. Bertans with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Smith. Here's the 3. The rebound by Young. And the Bulls with possession. They've gone in a 10.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Bulls. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine kicks to Cornette. The layup off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Satoransky in at the 1. Here's Napier. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Levine passes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Here's Satoransky. The shot will not fall. And Washington the other way now. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. And they need to avoid that.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Outside, Levine. Here's Satoransky. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
In the zone, Satoransky so determined to find shots and produce for his team.
Here's Napier. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Napier's got 4 points in the quarter. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Napier. Defense right on him. Pulls up. High post. Again, the Wizards score. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now here's Levine. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Count that bucket. And that's now 9 points for Lauri Markkanen.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Napier. Carter pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Back to Satoransky. Over Mahinmi. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I like Satoransky's determination. Refuses to let the foul stop the shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both good from the line that time. Wizards trail by 11. Outside, Wall shoots over Satoransky. Wall, no luck.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Valentine passes to Carter. Back to Valentine. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Valentine's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Wall, count the basket.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Carter. Puts it up from 12, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Shooting with confidence, Carter consistently hits jumpers from the post area and from mid-range.
Wall, let's go, hammering it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. The feed to Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
4 on the clock. Porter outside. Bryant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Back to Hachimura. Now Beal from deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A stunning view of Capitol Hill. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now, here's Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Cleveland the rebound. Drummond gets himself open and drills it.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Here is Wall. He gets it in there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Over Wall. Hands it from short range.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Out to the wing. Now Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Wall's IQ is just impressive. He knows how to get under the D's skin. He isn't afraid of some contact either.
At the line for 2.
And so Wall nails both of them. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Garland dishes to Love. Pass to Garland. Drummond, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the aggressiveness by Drummond on the boards? If you don't box this guy out, he'll blow past you for the jam.
And Wall. Here we go now. And Wall with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Good work defensively by Bryant.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Way to attack the rim with that ferocity. I love the intensity that Wall plays with. When he's penetrating, he's looking to dunk it every time.
Now, here's Garland. That one falls. Garland's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's Wall with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, you know he's had to deal with some major injuries over the course of his career, but Wall never loses the drive to succeed.
The pass to Windler. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Washington trailing. looking it over. Good. Ball's got 11 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Windler, covered by Smith. Windler with the bucket. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Started.
Napier, who's checked in for Washington. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. And here's Wall. 11 points in the game. And he elevates with a slam. Thompson did not like that.
We all know Wall loves putting on the show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Rebound by Mahimi. Wizards have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Back to Wall. And Wall slams it home.
This is a player who has nights where he could just explode. And we're witnessing a big-time John Wall explosion tonight.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Mahimi. Brown with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the basket by Napier.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Right side, Sexton. To the middle. Windler with the bucket. He's got 6.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Count it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Just 3 on the clock, and the layup good by Sexton.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Washington out in front, up by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Washington calls timeout. Here's Napier. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Washington. Payton is out there with Shabazz Napier. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Now here's Brown.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Porter looking it over. To the inside. The shot by Thompson, no good. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Here's Sexton. Nance trying to break loose. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Sexton. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Wagner. Here's Bertans. Back to Napier. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Here's Bonga. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And yes, it's good. And the Wizards lead by 3. Here's Garland. Nance outside. Shoots over Hachimura. No good off the back of the rim.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Bonga. From 13. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Bryant's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington.
Oh, man, an aggressive player. Bryant makes things happen, putting in the second chance points. Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Bryant. Beal taking his time here. And the call.
Now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Smith comes in for Payton. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in for Larry Nance. There's Porter with the 3. They get it back. Drummond. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Mahinmi. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running. He doesn't hit that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Smith. Porter against Beal. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Porter kicks to Osman. Inside, here's Love. And good off the lead pass that time. Love's got his first points of the game.
A crafty player inside. Back to the basket, facing up. It doesn't matter to Love. He can take you either way.
Bounce pass, Hachimura. Smith dishes to Beal. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For the Wizards, Bonga's checked in, and John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Wall. 17 points in the game. Bryant trying to free himself up. Wall, good. Wall's got 19 points.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
The slam dunk by Garland.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Outside, Beal. Right side, Wall. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 5.
Bradley is strong.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Wall. 21 points in the game. Left block shot on the way, and that's collected by Love. The Cavaliers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Sexton. Beal pulls it in. Wizards leading by 5. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Beal. Wall's got 23 points.
Gotta keep Wall in front of you in transition. He's incredible at blowing right past the defense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Garland has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got 9 points.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Now here's Wall. Not a lot of room. And Wall slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Sexton's shot is good.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Here's Wall, and Wall slams it home.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Sexton with the bounce pass. And here's Love from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. He's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Wall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about that amazing focus from Wall? Even when the D was roughing him up, he was still attacking the basket, keeping his eyes up.
For Washington, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Now Wall goes back up, and that one's good. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Porter. The pass to Windler. A 3-ball. Porter, no luck. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And it's blocked.
Oh, how about the physical abilities of Wagner? I mean, they make him a potent defender. He mercilessly denies the shot.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Peyton, he's checked in for John Wall. Now, here is Smith. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Round kicks to Smith. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
and not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And both free throws good for Payton. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Sexton finds Thompson. Nance against Bertans. Thompson with the bucket.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Bertans. He dishes it to Smith. There's 31 seconds left in the third. The shot that time not on target. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Wizards.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
The Wizards have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Windler. He's got 6. And that one, good. Windler's got 8 points.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Wizards up by 8. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Brown out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Mahimi in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
He was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Osman. That's in there. Love with the assist.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Wall up top. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Osman. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Wall. Clock at 6. That shot misses. Good D by Drummond. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Osman. Tries again. And that one's good. Drummond.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Beal and stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Osman. Good work there as it goes.
Wonderful vision. I mean, Love could have taken it himself, but has the eyes and the desire to make plays for others.
Wall passes to Bonga. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Lays it up and banks it in. Wall's got 15 points here in the second half. Garland with it. There's the dish to Drummond. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
difficult, almost impossible to keep Drummond from scoring inside, no matter how physical you get with him.
Now here's Wall, guarded closer. That one good for 2. Wall's got 36.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Garland kicks to Love. Ring shot on the way, and again it's Cleveland.
See why they go to Love, huh? You see why he's outstanding at scoring in huge moments. Love is poised.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Back to Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To tie it up. Shot's good from Love. Love's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
That's just superb confidence from Love. Nice timing right there, rising up for the pull-up J.
Here's Wall, up and in on the layup. Wall's got 38 points.
These are the possession Wall loves taking hold of. Outstanding at scoring in these important moments.
Out left to the wing. Love dishes to Garland. To the left side wing. Passes it to Drummond. Oh, he delivers that. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The offensive rebound. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. Oh, you love the courage the ball has. Look, he's fully confident in his ability to drain these huge shots.
Garland, the pass to Love. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Wall. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And here's Love from the arc. Offensive rebound. Good!
Big moments. You want the ball in your franchise players' hands. Drummond is their backbone.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And did you see the maturation of Beal over time? I mean, I noticed it. He added more wrinkles and dimensions to his game. He's an impressive two-guard. And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those few.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. the nation's cap. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. GA, it's on.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Isaac. Here's Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, you see the poise of Aaron Gordon at this point. He knows under duress of the shot clock, he is their best option.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
So, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
And it's Wall. That time the assist by Bryant. Wall's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. He draws iron on the dunk. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Beal from long range. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
It's stolen by Hachimura. To the paint. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Wall. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fournier goes in. He drains the quick shot. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Beal. From 20 feet out, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Wall against Fultz. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And that one drops.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ross on the wing. The 3. Orlando gets it back. Bamba kicks to Ross. He dishes it to Vucevic. And the rejection by Mahimi.
And this is what you like about Jan Mahimi defensively. He might not be the highest flyer, but big-time enforcer.
Bertans can't get it to go. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Shabazz Napier's checked in for Washington. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, Mo Bamba is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? The size combined with the shooting ability.
Brown outside. Here's Napier. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ennis taking his time here to the middle. There's 47 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Now here's Napier. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. 11 feet away. Here's Bertanis. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Over Payton. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got 6. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Napier. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Payton is out there with Smith. Then it's Troy Brown. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Bertanis in at the power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Orlando leading. And here is Ross. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks to Bamba. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Out to Payton. Bertanis passes to Wagner. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. The Wizards shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the Wizards making a change here. Napier's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Ross. Now here's Gordon. Here's Bamba. Isaac outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Here's Carter Williams after the basket by Washington. Now the pass to Isaac to the inside. Tipped away. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Payton passes to Bertans. Brown kicks to Napier. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. A miss that time would have put him up.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
So it's the Wizards now, following the bucket by Orlando. And it's Napier missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Back to Bamba. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Gordon. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Napier feeling it out a bit. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Right at the free throw line. That's short off the rim.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Isaac. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Fultz, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Now here's Beal. Here's Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, this guy lives at the free throw line. John Wall averages about 5 free throws a game over his entire career.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Second chance shot. Hachimura, no good. Magic leading by 6. Gordon with it. Over in the corner, Fultz. Beal on the double team. 6 to shoot. And Augustine kicks to Fultz. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now Wall. He's got 7. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And that, to me, is an example of where the work in the weight room pays off. Wall absorbs contact and still guides it in.
Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And that one drops for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here is Wall. He's got 9. Stolen by Gordon. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Augustine. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Orlando out in front. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1 point. And that...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Markelle Fultz out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ross in its small forward. Wizards trail by 8. Orlando grabs the miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Toss in the corner. Outside Gordon. He kicks it to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Ball against Gordon. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shooting for Washington, John Wall.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call.
2 shots.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. Down by 12. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Wall against Augustine. And he comes up with the deuce. Augustine's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Wall against Augustine. Wall passes to Wagner. It's hauled in by Gordon.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Augustine looking around to the left wing. To the paint. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wall against Fultz. And Wall. Here we go now. And Wall with the slam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Wall with it. He's against Gordon. Wall's shot is off. Magic leading by 14. Pass to Fultz. Ross on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Gordon kicks to Bamba. Bertans grabs the board. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, this guy's so explosive. And John Wall knows how to draw contact when he gets to the rack.
That's good from Wall. For the Wizards, Mahinmi's checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Bertans, and Smith subbed in for Troy Brown. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Augustine. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Gordon. Ennis, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Isaac passes to Bamba. And he banks in the layup. Bamba's got 8 here in the quarter.
You're starting to see the potential for Mo Bamba. This guy is capable of being a high-level scorer.
Right wing. Now here is Hachimura. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And another miss by Washington.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Fournier finds Isaac. Here's Vucevic. And the bank shot is good. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Beal from deep three-point land. And another miss by Washington. Smith against Isaac. Fournier gets a wide open look. Rebound by Mahimi.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Wall, no luck.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Hachimura out there with Mahimi. And it's Bonga in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Carter Williams with it. Now Smith defending. Knocked loose. Vucevic down low. Mahimi on him. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Wizards. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
Here's Bonga. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here is Beal. Puts it up from 12. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Fournier passes to Isaac. The tray. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Magic lead by 19.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Passes to Carter Williams. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Vucevic kicks to Carter Williams. No good there. And it's Washington the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's Fournier on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Tips it up, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Out to the wing. Here's Bonga. From deep three-point range, Beal the pass to Bonga. And Beal kicks to Smith. Will it go? Rebounded by Isaac.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Fournier's shot is off. Wizards trail by 21. Beal on the follow. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We are talking about a big-time athlete with great size. Bradley Beal, no problem on the glass and finish.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. Carter Williams kicks to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
Vucevic with the block. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mohamed Bamba.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
We knew this coming in about Rui Hachimura. This guy is very good running the floor and finishing in transition.
To the right side. Ennis with the ball. Back to Carter Williams. He feeds it to Vucevic. Count that one.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Bonga, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Vucevic dishes to Carter Williams. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Vucevic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now Beal. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot of